Hello and welcome back to the channel, and thank you for joining me in another of my little chats to you. Well, it's taken over a year to do, and as the winter is coming in, it might be the time to snuggle up with a good book. And I can tell you now, I'm very excited. It's here. The Biggleswick Book, the town that wouldn't comply, is here. And as you can see, I have boxes of them. But it's only a short run in the great scheme of things, and they are now available. Finally, they arrived the other day, and they've come in. I've checked them. They're all great. Very excited to be able to offer them to people who would like them. Now, many people have in fact gone to richardvobes.me, the website that was put forward so that people could show their interest in the book, and I really thank you very much for that. So there's a number of you there. In due course, you will get an email to say that it's ready and it's available. I've just got to get the text together and send that off to the gentleman who's very kindly running that for me. And then you will see how you can access and pay for it if that's one of you. Or if you can't wait for that email, you can contact me directly at richard@vobes.com. I'll put the address on the screen. That's the email. And please put Biggleswick Book in the subject. If you don't put Biggleswick Book in the subject, it may get missed. But if you're interested in it, put that, and I will then send you how you can access the book. The book is printed, as you've probably been following me. It's a hardback. There's no softback or paperback as yet. There might be next year. But at the moment, there's a hardback. It's in a dust cover, beautifully put together, I have to say, by a wonderful company who I can tell you is the CPI Group Limited in Croydon. So a private printing company, a British printing company, which is good. I didn't want to put this on Amazon. I don't want to let Amazon have a big chunk of it. It's only available through me. If there are any knockoff copies, then they are not the real deal. So be aware of that. I will sign it if you order it from me, and you'll get that. It is a work of fiction, of course, but it is full of truth bombs and perhaps things that you may be able to use or to think about, or start you on the journey of truth and freedom and getting out of the system. The story takes place in this town called Biggleswick in the middle of Middle Britain, I suppose, a little market town. And if what happens to the market town could happen in a few other real market towns, I think we can get out of the system and influence those people who are not yet aware of the enormity of the problems that we are solving. Those that are, I suppose you might say, sleepwalking to the edge of the cliff. I think that this book has the potential to help people from doing that. It will make a great Christmas present for those who are yet to be awake, yet to understand what the problem is, because they may go through it and say, well, that's preposterous and that's ridiculous and that would never happen, and then go, oh my goodness, that happened to my neighbour, or that happened to my mum, or that's happening to me, or I got one of those letters, or there was this guy knocking on the door demanding money, or my children have come home from school with very strange ideas about things that the teachers are teaching them. Well, all the things that I've been covering is in the book with solutions. So it is Biggleswick, the town that wouldn't comply, and there are reasons, of course, why they don't comply. And you can get your hands on a copy. It may be a great present for somebody who is yet to wake up to the strange things that are going on. It's 344 pages long, and yes, it's a story. There will be an audio book in due course. It's just a question of me finding time to actually record it with all the different characters, but that probably now will not be until next year after Christmas. As I say, you can see the boxes, but there is only a limited run, and I need to get the initial print run costs back before I could do another print run. So I'm doing this all by myself. This is just me trying to do something as honourable as possible, not by going to a big corporation and letting Amazon do all the promotion, taking a big cut and all those things. I very much support the small independent companies and those people who are trying to get information out and are struggling with the censorship and the closure that people are putting them down, the cancellation culture that we have. And so that's why I thought it was important, as a principled man, as much as one can be, and yes, I know we cannot always stay up to our principles. We have them, and sometimes we find that we have to use corporates, and sometimes we have to buy from online companies and all of that, and you know, but where we can do that thing, like not going to supermarkets and giving the money to people who are producing not very healthy food, where we can go to support farms and farmers and farm shops and help them, it's good if we can. Where we can buy independent books from independent publishers, that's, you know, well and good. Where we can use the corner shop, perhaps, rather than the big shop. Where we can help one another personally, one way or another. Where we can use cash instead of using the fiat currency that is in the bank. Where we are able to push back against the bully boys and the mafia that come banging on our doors demanding stuff fraudulently from us, then we can. We have to pick our battles, of course, and that is what the individuals in my story, Biggleswick, do. They pick their battles, and some will pick battles against the council and the council tax. Some will pick their battles against the nonsense being taught in schools. Others will pick their battles that are happening to the farmers, and so on and so on. And I hope that people will enjoy the story, and it'd be lovely to get the feedback if you do. Anyway, contact me directly, richard@vobes.com, if you would like a copy. Those that have shown interest in the next few days, hopefully will get this email, which will also tell you that it's available and that your copy is there and ready to come to you. And thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel and letting me interview those wonderful people that I have interviewed. If you're interested in the approach that we've now taken, Julia and I, of going to the land, as getting out of the system, not yet off grid as such, but the land is off grid and we're spending a lot of time there, then do watch The English Couple. That's the YouTube channel. It's in the description. You'll find the link there. Episode 3 of our behind the scenes, as it were, our story of how we're doing things, goes out tomorrow. The other 2 are up already on the YouTube, as well as previous episodes of Julia and I learning about bits of farming and Englishness and various things. We called it The English Couple because we are both English, even though we live on the landmass that they call Britain. Where is the UK? Don't think it really exists. It's just a political construct. It's a corporation. You and I don't really live in it, but the government seems to think that you do, and that's what they want you to believe. Biggleswick, the town that wouldn't comply, begin to understand exactly where they live and what is important. So I hope you get a copy if you'd like it. If not, fair enough. You know, all I can do is just say it is available, and I will be back with more of my monologues and telling you about bits and bobs that are going on. Until then, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves and take care. Bye for now.